Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you are well. Ever since the music video Trucker's Hitch, I was really interested in, well, the trucker's hitch. But every time I took a look at the knot, I kinda gave up. It looked super complicated and a hassle to tie. But after a while, I gathered up the courage and researched the knot. The trucker's hitch is commonly associated with handling cargo. It is used to tension up the rope, which is securing your cargo in place. The trucker's hitch is a compound knot. Basically, it is tied using several different knots. In this case, 2 loops and 2 hitches. Now, these hitches and loops can be interchanged for other loops and hitches, meaning that the trucker's hitch is not one specific knot. It can be built using different loops, different hitches, and so on. The important thing is the use for the trucker's hitch. Here you can see how a trucker's hitch actually works. It basically works like a pulley, giving you a mechanical advantage when securing your rope and tightening it up. So by pulling on the working hand, I'm going to tighten up the rope wrapped around my cargo. Now let me show you how a trucker's hitch is built. We have our cargo and we have a piece of rope. Onto that piece of rope, we're going to tie a fixed loop onto one of the ends. This can be the bowline knot, the angler's loop, the figure 8 loop, or any other fixed loop. Then we take our working end and we wrap around our cargo. So we come down from the top onto our working end. So this one, we tie a second loop. So this is our second loop. We then pass our working end through our first loop. Like this. We take the same working end and pass it through our second loop. Like this. And this is the trucker's hitch. We can now use it to tighten up our rope. To tighten up, we're going to pull on the working end. Like this. Finally, we secured the hitch using a couple of hitches. So I'm going to tie a couple of hitches using my working end onto this piece of rope. So this is the structure of the trucker's hitch. Now let's tie the trucker's hitch step by step. So we take a piece of rope and we first tie a fixed loop. In my case, the bowline knot. We now pass around our cargo. Then we're going to tie a second loop onto our working hand. We are now going to tie a second loop, this time onto the working hand. In my case, this is the Alpine butterfly loop. Like this. Now pass your working hand through both loops. First the bottom one, so the first one that we made, and then through the top one, so the second one that we made. Now tighten up and secure using a couple of hitches. Like this. Because the second loop is used as a pulley, it is prone to wear. So this part is under a lot of stress. So it is a good idea to reinforce it using some tape or eventually tie the loop somewhere else. So guys, that's the trucker's hitch. A useful knot to have for securing cargo. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you next time as well.